Daily Mass Readings and Reflection. May 10, 2023. Wednesday of the 5th week of Easter. Memorial Day of Saint John de Avila, priest and doctor, and Saint Damien Joseph, Deviaster of Mala. First reading, Acts chapter 15, verses 1 to 6. Some who had come down from Judea were instructing the brothers, "Unless you are circumcised according to the Mosaic practice, you cannot be saved." Because there arose no little dissension and debate by Paul and Barnabas with them. It was decided that Paul, Barnabas, and some of the others should go up to Jerusalem to the apostles and presbyters about this question. They were sent on their journey by the church, and passed through Phoenicia and Samaria, telling of the conversion of the Gentiles, and brought great joy to all the brethren. When they arrived in Jerusalem, they were welcomed by the church, as well as by the apostles and the presbyters, and they reported what God had done with them. But some from the party of the Pharisees who had become believers stood up and said, "It is necessary to circumcise them and direct them to observe the Mosaic law." The apostles and the presbyters met together to see about this matter. Responsorial Psalm. Let us go rejoicing to the house of the Lord. Gospel. John chapter 15, verse 1 to 8. Jesus said to his disciples, "I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine grower. He takes away every branch in me that does not bear fruit, and every one that does he prunes so that it bears more fruit. You are already pruned because of the word that I spoke to you. Remain in me, as I remain in you. Just as a branch cannot bear fruit on its own unless it remains on the vine, so neither can you unless you remain in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever remains in me and I in him will bear much fruit, because without me, you can do nothing. Anyone who does not remain in me will be thrown out like a branch and wither. People will gather them and throw them into a fire and they will be burned. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask for whatever you want and it will be done for you. By this is my Father glorified, that you bear much fruit and become my disciples." Reflection. I am the vine, you are the branches. The three most important agricultural plants in Israel are the wheat or barley, for grain, the vine, for wine, and olive trees, for oil. Metaphorically, Israel is compared to the vine. It was brought out of Egypt, the Exodus story, and planted in the Promised Land. It was the peculiar object of the care of Yahweh from which he expected most fruit. But the vine yielded only besom. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 2. Wild grapes, or, more precisely, grapes that rot before they are ripe. Israel did not produce the fruits expected by the divine grower because of its bloodshed and injustice. Now Jesus speaks of himself of the true vine. He embodies the new Israel who bears fruits pleasing to God. Jesus then compares his disciples to the branches of the vine. United with Jesus, they become the new Israel, the new people of God. But to bear fruit that is pleasing to the vine grower, they must abide with Jesus. They must stay attached to Jesus as if their life itself depended on it. And, bearing fruit, does not mean just doing good works and leading an exemplary life. Their life must also be characterized by the love of Jesus, who willingly lays down his life for his friends.